Hey, courageous friends. This is Kylie from Courageous Beauty, a girls group for conversations about self-worth and healthy relationships. This is where we answer questions we've gotten from our girls group or from places we visited like high schools. And today's question deals with breakups. How do we deal with a breakup? And number one thing I'll tell you, there is no one way to experience recovery from a breakup. Everyone is going to experience it differently depending on how they cope with grief, how the relationship was, what history was in the relationship, how bonded you were, how long you guys were together. There's lots of factors that are going to affect it. But no person is the same and no relationship will be the same. So the recovery is expected to be different, and you need to know yourself to know how you're going to do it. I'm going to give you guys about 6 tips of things that you can do to help yourself recover from a breakup, but just keep in mind, you need to know yourself and you need to know what will help you recover. So, tip number 1, give yourself time. It doesn't matter if you've been with this person for 2 weeks or 2 years. There is going to be a semblance of grief, and you need to give yourself space to feel that grief. Acknowledge, oh my gosh, there's a hole now where this person was. And the more time you spent with that person, the more time you've had to make memories with this person, the more you will miss when they are gone. And I'm going to tell you, that is not a good feeling. And for me, it took me 6 months to get over one of the relationships I was in. I felt like ashamed and angry with myself that it took me that long, but that's what I needed in order to move on from that relationship that I was in. So give yourself the time that you need. All right, tip number 2, create space from the person that you've broken up with. This may be really hard for you to hear, but I'm going to tell you it's very important. Don't text the person that you've broken up with every day. Don't go on their Facebook, Instagram, whatever account to check to see what they're up to and what they're doing. Don't hang out with them or do whatever you can to avoid spending that time with them. Avoid having it in your face. You need the space to let go. You need the space to know yourself. And it's going to make it harder to let go if you're always looking to see what they're up to. Do they miss you? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, use the time to reflect. This is a time for you to, look back at the relationship, take an examination of what kind of person they were, what kind of person you were, what happened, what you want in a relationship, what you don't want in a relationship, and really what it comes down to, who you are. You need to reflect and use that time wisely. Do not run back to that person that you broke up with just because you're lonely. They are not going to fix the problem. They're not going to fix the hole that's inside of you. Running to them is not going to make that pain go away, and it's only going to cause more harm in the long run, because if you broke up with them for a good reason, there's a good reason you should stay away from them. So don't use them by using them to cover up your pain. That's not going to help the situation at all. All right, tip number 4, take care of yourself. Use the time to get support from your friends. Exercise. This is one way we can process really difficult emotions. Get moving. Go for a walk. Get to the gym. Go run a mile. Whatever you need to do. Get some exercise. Eat healthy. Get enough sleep. And treat yourself. But be generous. I ate lots of ice cream, I'll tell you, when I broke up with my boyfriend, which may or may not have been good, but I did a lot of other things to help self-care. You need to be able to take care of yourself. And engage in activities that you enjoy. So if you like music, go and get into some music. If you like to write some poetry about it. If you like to get outside and do things active, go and do those things. Find activities that you like to do and put yourself into the things that you love. You need to get back into your passions. Tip number 5, and this is the last one, develop new routines. Anytime that we have had a person close to us in our life and they've been part of our routine, and when they leave, we feel that hole. And sometimes it is helpful to create new routines that do not include the activities that you used to do with this partner. It's just another way to help you move on. So those are some tips that I have. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on things that you have found helpful to move on from a breakup. What I did not address is, you know, what if it wasn't meant to be broken up? What if I still love this person? So awesome questions, and I can answer those in another video. So comment below if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.